This is a group of rhododendron bushes in the middle of a wood near me, and you just wouldn't expect them to be here, but when you see them it's quite beautiful. But not only are they beautiful, they smell amazing as well. But I'm not here to talk to you about these. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my story. In the summer of 2014 I had a lot going on in my life, and I went to go and see my doctor because I was struggling a bit and ended up being signed off work with stress. So I took a week off work, I went back and I took some advice that I'd got of just getting on with things maybe a little bit too literally, and I pushed all my thoughts and feelings down and I didn't talk about anything, and that just made things worse. Over time I started to feel numb inside, but at the same time angry and completely worthless, and it was really hard to deal with. It started to affect everything in my life, my relationships with my family and friends and colleagues, and it reached a point where I had to go and get some help. I went back to my doctor and was told that I was depressed, and it was tough to hear because that was 2 years of struggling after I'd initially been told that I was stressed. And this is a good story because some people, it can take a lot longer for them to realize that they need help, or things can be a hell of a lot worse. But after seeing my doctor, I also started to help myself, and I picked my camera up again, which is something I hadn't done for so long, and I came out to places like this and I started taking photographs, and all of a sudden I was experiencing the world again, and I could see it and smell it and hear it like I can now, and I felt much more alive and I felt so much better than I had done. And now I spend my time trying to spread that message and let other people know how it's helped me and how it can help them, and photography has been a great help. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the theme this year is stress. Now, technically speaking, stress is not a mental illness, and we all undergo it at one point in time and another. In fact, sometimes a little bit of stress can be good, but if it's feeling overwhelming and it's troublesome, then it can be bad and it can lead on to other things. Of all the people who say that they are experiencing stress, more than half of them say that they also feel either depressed or anxious. Now, if you think about it, we all undergo stress of one kind or another at some point in our lives. That means every other person out there could be struggling in a way that you don't even realize, and that they might need help. Campaigns that mental health awareness and things like this do are good because they get people talking about it, and it does make people aware. And talking about it is often the first step on the road to recovery that will help so many more people. Thanks very much for listening.